voices turning into grief. Digital whisper says hold tight, but I'm losing faith in the night. When moon crypto, when moon, I'm so tired of waiting. Everyone is capitulating. I keep hanging on to my dream, but nothing is as it seems. Streams of gold, screens flash by, staring blank into the sky. Echoes of fortunes will pursue, but shadows keep blocking my view. When moon crypto, when moon, I'm so tired of waiting. Everyone is capitulating. I keep hanging on to my dream, but nothing is as it seems. Pacing halls of shattered belief, wandering through voice of disbelief. Dreams dangle like fallen stars. I'm still trapped behind these bars. When moon crypto, when moon, I'm so tired of waiting. Everyone is capitulating. I keep hanging on to my dream, but nothing is as it seems. She's trading all night, stacking her claim. Ooh yeah. Market so tight, she's playing the game. Hey, says she's got that glow nobody sees. Ooh yeah. Crypto's her flow, wild as she please. Yeah. She's riding pumps, ledgers are thrill. Ooh, feel her jumps, gains her will. Ha. Oh, she's sweet but a traitor. Ooh, born wild, she's the raider. Yeah. Oh, she's sweet but a traitor. Ooh, market tea, she's the danger. Hey. She dives so low, then shoots to the sky. Ooh yeah. Hodls her soul, she's riding it high. Hey. Whisper coins are mine, chaos in tow. Ooh yeah. Crypto's her grind, watch her glow. Yeah. She's riding pumps, ledgers a thrill. Ooh, feel her jumps, gains her will. Ha. Oh, she's sweet but a traitor. Ooh, born wild, she's a raider. Yeah. Oh, she's sweet but a traitor. Ooh, market tea, she's the danger. Yeah. Oh, notice on her chase. Ooh yeah. Oh, gaze, fuel her pace. Yeah. Oh, traitors her grace. Sweet but a traitor. Ooh, market with golden dreams. Bitcoin fever, feel the fire. Digital flames climbing higher. Pump it up, don't let it slow. Ride the wave, let profits grow. Crypto cash, a rebel's creed, breaking the
Let's ride the blockchain. Rolling through the market, Bitcoin in my grip, 100K on the table, taking that big dip. Altcoins sparkling like stars in the night. I'm a crypto cowboy riding with Mike. Dreams of a ranch, no 9-to-5 chain. Stacking sets high, dancing in the games. Fears at 4 to 7, but I'm holding strong. This Bitcoin blaze where I belong. Bitcoin blaze, light it up, let it glow. Rising to the moon, watch the money flow. Yeehaw, I'm free, living the dream. Bitcoin blaze, hear the anthem scream. Altcoins pop, feel the rush in my soul. Wealth's my goal, taking full control. Bitcoin blaze, from the dirt to the sky. Yeehaw, let's fly, never say goodbye. Markets a rodeo, bucking me around. Short-term dips hitting, but I stand my ground. Dreams of a yacht, parties by the shore. Crypto my horse, I'm begging for more. September's a test, but Q for my pledge. Stacking up the wind, chasing night to day. Raspy and rough, but my spirit's alive. Bitcoin blaze, where I thrive. Bitcoin blaze, light it up, let it glow. Rising to the moon, watch the money flow. Yeehaw, I'm free, living the dream. Bitcoin blaze, hear the anthem scream. Altcoins pop, feel the rush in my soul. Wealth's my goal, taking full control. Bitcoin blaze, from the dirt to the sky. Yeehaw, let's fly, never say goodbye. Yeah, the market's wild, but I ride away. Golden ticket shining, wealth to save. No debt, just fun. Lambos in the sun. I've won. Bitcoin blaze, light it up, let it glow. Rising to the moon, watch the money flow. Yeehaw! Yeehaw. Blaze on.
Oh, saddle up or something. It's crypto o'clock. Yeah. Wandering these pixel prairies, hunting Bitcoin ghosts.
The procrastination of the dangling is now completed.
Who even knows? Who knows? Stumbled on Road Dawg's den. Charts glowing dim. Nightly at 10:30, where the weirdos swim. Harmonics, whisper secrets, risk games so quaint. Meme coins, leaping fences in this digital paint. Bitcoin and Jesus croons from the speakers low. Altcoins whimpering softly, putting on a show. So poke that like if you're bored. Join the dog parade. Super chat your nonsense. Make the chat cascade. Member up for the shimmer. Alpha drip so slow. Subscribe but don't whatever. Let the boredom go. Oh, rounding up the oddballs in this crypto charade. Road Dawg Crypto, yeah, where plans get unmade.
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, frogs and squirrels, welcome to Late Night Crypto with Road Dawg. So honored to have you spending your time with me. We got 12 people, 12 of the coolest people on the internet hanging out right here in the chat room. How we doing, everybody? Good to see you. Right here behind me, this is the total market cap for crypto. Now, I was honestly expecting us to get rejected right over here about 860 and have a pullback. That's what I was looking for. She's got some different plans going on, and I ain't bitching. I'm just kind of I kind of wish maybe I stocked up on a few more things that we were now buying. Coulda, shoulda bought a lot more zone under the 236 Fibonacci is all I'm saying. So we had some nice plays. Haven't been playing River, been getting chewed up a little bit in River too, giving back some of the games. So we've just been breaking even today, giving and taking. But we've had a few good plays on that one. Woke up this morning to gains on River from the trade that we did last night. I mentioned it in the earlier stream. I tried to do a stream earlier today, but I don't know what happened. It just faded out right in the middle of it. So I was like, well, okay. I guess that's that. But what we were looking at was what we were talking. Our target got hit for Bitcoin. I mean, it just nailed it. And we're seeing a nice, gosh darn good effect here out of altcoins. You look like you're trying to do something really sexy here. And I am... I've got the 800... We had an $860 billion target right there, right? But from the looks of it, it looks like altcoins want to continue on higher. Now, it doesn't mean straight up, although I ain't going to bitch about it if it does, but it's kind of hard to think that it would be straight up. At some point, I would think that we'd pull back and touch this, but probably if we get up to 677, but the target we're kind of looking for altcoins to come up and tap would be this little guy right over here. In my personal opinion, that's what I'm looking for anyway. It gives me hope that, man, we can get another push up on altcoins over the next, I don't know. This is, oh man, is it? Damn it, it's Friday again. It's Friday. Oh, that was Sean. It's Friday again, so I don't know if he'll be into next week or how long it take. This is a 4-hour chart. So, we could play around and pull back. At some point, I mean, we got a good argument to go back to our white line where we broke out of. But from where we are now up to there, it would be another 3%. But there is a good argument for it to still pull back and do this, just to retest this. If you look at that as an inverted head and shoulder, which I do not, but they have a 64% chance to come back and retest this their breakout point. And if you know that ahead of time, you can kind of plan for that. So it's still up and down run for altcoins, but they're getting a nice little run. So I ain't bitching at all. New target right up there. So let's come over, and I'll come to the chat here very shortly, but let's just get this stuff out of the way. This is what Bitcoin dominance is looking like, and she's going south, which is helpful for altcoins. So we got that going for us. That's awesome. That's some awesome sauce right there. Do we have anything on you? I mean, kind of, sorta. Okay, well, let's... Snap. That happens every dang time. All right, so right here. There's a chance that the Bitcoin dominance may be working its way back. About another 1.5%. Doesn't sound like much, but that can really help elevate our altcoins and make us feel like, oh, we're not totally idiots for being all in crypto and stuff like that right now. But coming back to retest the bottom of this trend line now, whether that holds or not, I don't know. We're still in danger of making a higher low here, but we'll take what we can get when we can get it when it comes to Bitcoin dominance, or at least that's how I look at it. Meanwhile, back on Wall Street, they've been having kind of dumpy days lately. I think it's just a retest. They're at all-time highs. They went up and made a little bit higher. I think they're looking fine. I guess we can look for a new trend line here. Oh, snap. I guess they're getting a little bit nervous. They need to bounce Monday when they come back. Hopefully they will. In the meantime, let's take a look at Bitcoin. Now, over the night, I don't know what happened, but my TradingView watch list and everything got totally wiped out. So I don't have access to all the same charts that I had before. But we were looking at, I think this is the one we were looking at last night, when we decided to give Bitcoin a little Viagra here on the bigger time frames. I think it worked. It takes about 4 hours for it to set it. I'm just told that it takes up to 4 hours for this to kick in, and that I think it's. I mean, when you zoom out, it still looks like it needs to be a grow. It's not really a shower, is it? But it seems to be having a growing effect over here. Maybe we just need to zoom in and lower our standards a little bit. Oh, okay. Well, look, that's more impressive than what we had last time, kinda, sorta, isn't it? I think, you know, here on the bigger time frames, which are looking juicy, by the way. Let's take a look at the daily for Bitcoin. Oh man, I thought our harmonic was over here. It's not. It's not on this one. It was here. This is what we were trying to get to. We got to have a vanity moment. Sorry, but this was last night when we were talking, when price was not over here, right? Price was down in the bottoms, down in the dumps. And we're like, there's this idea that we could be headed right here toward this target. That's what I'm going with. And I'm just saying. Nailed it. All right, so this was our big, beautiful butterfly pattern, which is bearish, by the way. So I am not shocked that we got rejected there. That was a harsh rejection. That was a harsh rejection right there. How much did you fall back, man? 50% or more, right? The fib's right there, stupid. Shut up, Sean. That wasn't Sean, but no, it's just before the move that it made. Yeah, but overall it fell back 2% right there. There's some slight curve going on with that little hiccup that we had there, and I think we had some news out today too, or something. I don't know. There's a lot of volume going in with all the shakiness. So the big flush out, you know, from 88,000, basically a run from 88,000 up to 91. That was awesome. A pullback, and then we started to bounce back. Now, I do this pattern that we identified and nailed it. By the way, I'm just saying, nailed it. We already bragged about it in the vanity room, because that's what we're supposed to do here on YouTube, right? That's what I'm learning for all the other YouTubers. And then we spent 30 minutes talking about how great you are, and oh yeah, I forgot, almost forgot. You $2,499 a month, and you can join my OnlyFans Funky Foot group, where you can join me in a private room where my fungusy toenails will point to the entry and exit prices on your personalized Bitcoin charts. I'll even grab out the turkey leg. If you know, you know. Anyway, back to our program. Oh shoot! Now we're making other sponsors jealous. They gotta give us 30 seconds, right? Okay. So we can be coming back up for a double top. Is in short what I'm trying to get to. This is a bearish pattern, which means that we need to pull back. And I wonder if that counts. How much that wick counts when it went back to 80? Does that count? Will that fulfill your requirements? All it did was come back and test a basic trend line that we had. Let me get these fibs off of here. We can always put those back. But from the wicks to candle bodies to there, we wick back to that, and basically we've got, you know, a new trend line that's here and trying to do some damage, aren't you? I think she's trying to do some damage right there. But most likely what we will see, these harmonic patterns are based on M's and W's, basically. So we will probably see some type of M pattern and then probably get our pullback on this, okay? Your downward targets, because we got all the information that we need so far. Unless we start hanging around here and it does the higher high thing and does some kind of sharp pattern to break down to the bottom, which will be way down here. You'd be looking for your 382 for your first target, be 89.5-ish, and then 88.5, 88.600 for your secondary target after we bounce. If we get rejected anywhere around here. And those would, so far, that would be our downward targets. We can fine tune them after we get any kind of confirmations that would be happening. But I would be, what I'm trying to say is I would be looking for shorts over through here. That would be a prime area to be looking for one if we are headed back up there. Or we don't even have to make it all that way up. She might be doing something right over here too. Let's see what we got going on here. What you got going on here? You pulled back to what? Am I reading you correctly? .5. I mean, she may go up to anywhere. If we see a lower high coming, breaking the trend line will be the sign. That will definitely be what you want. You want to see a trend line be broken before you go short anyway, right? I mean, or a confirmation of that for you. confirmed short. Some of you guys out there, Degens and front runners. I know. But we do mention the confirmations here, so we can kind of tame our Degens from time to time, right? All right, so we're doing good right now for Bitcoin. 30-minute charts when I'm on. Let's go to an hour. All of them are above the 9-moving average. So I can't say anything bad right now, and this is definitely not the moment to make a short. I was started one. It was in profit. I guess I shorted it earlier, but now that I see it coming back up, I just went ahead and took my profits on it. It wasn't very much. It's on my tiny account here. Still playing that tiny ass account, trying to grow it up some. And it was doing good until River started chopping me up. Not bad, but we're, gotta be cautious. I've noticed we got several prices for River. You got it on a spot, which is coming in at 15.23, and on that very same exchange on futures, you got it coming in on 14.93. Well, since these are future prices, I would say that maybe they'll win out. I don't know. That's just kind of weird. You got a nice 50 to 60, sometimes $1 difference over here. Currently for River, she's got 3 humps, and it's about time for the dump. I mean, just keeping it real. And I did have a successful short over there. Right before I logged on and looked over here, it had this popped up, and so it's kind of cool, I guess, when you have your profit taken, your limit set and everything, and the trade completes, whether it goes on up or not from there. This is kind of cool to see. Hey, well, your idea was successful there. I'm not sure if there was more that could have been gotten, but does it matter? That would have been awesome. Everything would have been awesome. Well, if you held it down to the downside, though. All right, so you got possible 3 humps in a dump. This is kind of in Elliot's territory. So, Elliot, what do you think? You see the 5-way having in there, ABC correction. Elliot thinks we might get a bounce here, come back up a little bit, and then start hitting down. But Elliot's also going to give you 4 more alternatives where we just keep on coming straight down, too. So, he's right either way. Elliot, you're a grifter. Are you a grifter, Elliot? That could go up, down, or sideways. Is that what you're saying, Elliot? Just telling us. There is a 21 moving average here, and a trend line. So there's a possibility it can bounce from here. But what this is indicating also that, man, she need to be chilling out. She already hit our fib areas, 1618s and everything. She's below it right now. Let's do this one. We don't do this very often. We'll do the 1-1. However, you went up there. Oh, you even got my 272. Well, that's your little heartses. Yeah, it's time for her to pull back. And let's see if we can figure out where she might. Oh, dang it! Snap! Wow, you're gonna be tricky to figure out, aren't you? All right, let's turn Elliot off. We're going to take a look at River here because there should be a short here. All right, so first area we're going to look at to see something happen, and she may come down here and consolidate off of this one for a minute before eventually coming lower. But the overall trend tells me that she should eventually be working her way down here to about 1166, and that it will probably take some patience for that to happen. In other words, there might be some other faster horses getting ready to play instead of staying on this one, because this one might already be done for the moment. I want to look for some you definitely got divergence going on there. How many instances? I see 1, 2. There might be one more hump on you, baby. Oh, well, Elliot says you got, but that should be a lower high. Huh. Elliot thinks that, if I interpret that, if it comes up here, it'd be same as making a lower high, so we get like an M top or something. But it may take it a while before it gets down here into these areas, and then we got to see if that will actually hold. And you could be something. Oh my God, are we getting like Elliot Wave people, or you could be this and you could be that? The other thing I'd be looking for, if it is bullish, maybe a 3 drives where you got 3 harmonics, like AB equals CDs that are going up, and might have it. I'm not sold on it. But I don't see an official short here. other than the one that was available whenever you broke trend lines. However you determined that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let me go over to the chat. We're talking about River. Let's get into some stuff that you guys want to talk about. Let's see, I had a poll out, and it's blocking who was first. Let's see, the poll says, did my TA make sense? Because that's a question I got, you know, when I'm sitting here going over some of the stuff, especially lately with some of the harmonics and stuff, doing a lot more of the fib stuff lately, right? Okay, so 9% says it's hard to grasp, so I can try to, but if you hang around, it should start coming around, because I do stop and explain things pretty often sometimes I think it's to a fault. 45% says I'm kind of learning stuff. Okay, that's kind of what we want to do. We want to be a knowledge sharing channel here. It's kind of the whole goal of the thing, and kind of make it fun or entertaining and easy to remember, and not just, I don't know, actually look at charts instead of talking about what we just did with our garage last Tuesday. I don't know. 9% of you say you already know this stuff, and that's cool. And then you can add to the knowledge in the chat. And 36% of you, like I thought, are here for Jenny Spoobies over here. I mean, at least you're real about it. I respect your realness. I respect your realness. My vote was in there too. All right, just to be honest, being transparent, that I cast my vote. That was my vote too. Just all right. Well, thank you for the clarity, but it's good to know some of you guys are learning, and for those of you that it's hard to grasp, ask questions, man. If you ask questions, especially if you come over to the Telegram group, that's exactly what it's for. There is actually we got the chart school videos over here. I think it leaks to YouTube. There might be some that are loaded up over there. But there is a classroom area over here, and that's where I invite you to put all your questions and stuff over there. See, nobody asks any questions. That's why I just post random stuff over there. Teach us, but there's a lot of good information over there, and definitely a lot of good learning materials over here. All the things that you need about TA. You get a full education over here for free, might I add, free at the moment. At some point, I will be utilizing our ROAD token, going through a different method this way. I didn't like the other one. And it may be, I'm thinking about 5 million ROAD, which is probably about $20 worth, $25 worth of ROAD coin. That's in the future though, so right now, you know, come on over. I'm trying to get a direction on what to do with this trading group and what people want to see, because I don't want to spin my wheels putting stuff over here and nobody gives a crap about. So I'm trying to get a feel for, you know, is it the trade setups that we're looking for? Because we got those, and we can definitely, when all start moving here, we can definitely go through and post more and look for all the hot stuff and stuff like that, or if it's the education stuff. But that's the cool hangout place. And then, of course, we also got the lounge, which is a separate area. But this area is different. This area has a bot that does TA and AI, and it does a lot of stuff, and it's kind of cool. We had it over here. So it's something professional I pay for that you guys can use. But it will. I will give us an example of commands. And here's an example. So it'll do TA and give you all the indicator readings, and you can analyze it by AI and get a strategy by AI, and you can do charts. It can analyze charts too. I think it still has that feature. You can load in a chart and it'll analyze it for you. It can do a lot of stuff. It can scan Twitter. I should use it more. I really should, especially in prep for the show. I don't know why I can't put that together. There's also a whole different website attached to it that has a lot of information and stuff. CoinTrends.io, I think. A good group. All right. It was the chat. Yeah, the chat. That's where we were. Squirrel. So Postmodern Oddities is first tonight. You get the clap, man. Hey. Got a ceiling resistance. Just saying. Woohoo. And good ass coffee.
The morning's gray, the clock's a foe. The world outside moves slow, so slow. But there's a spark, a golden glow. Good ass coffee's here, you know. Oh, the best part waking up. There's good ass coffee in your cup.
Good ass coffee in your cup. We got Shep. Good evening, Road Dawg. Good evening, Shep. How we doing? How's Larry Moe and Curly? Sorry. That came out. Dave P, how's it going, man? Good to see you. Blue Collar Traders. And there's Strega, the OG. Strega. You didn't know he was a liquor baron, did you? Hey, we got Haven. How's it going, Haven? Good to see you, my man. Scar Jesco. Dave P says he's finally back from family vacation. Welcome back, my man. Kick your shoes off. Stay a while. Glasshopper says pretty good start to 2026. I gotta agree. It's better than dropping down, and I like it. Hopefully this will be a good year. I'll tell you a story here in a minute if you want to hear it. It's about another woman on YouTube here. Back in 2022, 2023. And so her videos are still available where she goes over all this stuff. But she's into crypto, but she does it with tarot cards and crystals and with a pendulum, if you will. But there's an interesting story because she couldn't see much in 2025, but she had data coming for 2026, and it was. We can talk more about that if you guys would want. Oh, hell, just say it because you'll forget about it. Her name is God is Creative, and she would do these little reports and everything, and that's what she would do, make them available to, membership. She wasn't trying to be a huge channel or make a bunch of money or anything, but, she did put time into doing stuff. And she would do readings on tokens for stuff, and she was quite accurate. Some of the things she totally missed, as do most everybody, but there were some things that she was very, very accurate on, YFI being very one of them. And she would look into the timelines, and she'd have to update it because they kind of change over time. But anyway, for 2025, she said there's a very, very hard year to read, and she was having a hard time pulling prices. She'd worked as best as she could, but she could see clearly 2024. She could see 2026. And I don't know. I had a report from back in 2023, I think. And I should probably dig that out and look at it and see what she has. It would have probably changed and updated, but just kind of curious to what information she was getting at that time. Not that I subscribe to all that or anything, but it was very interesting. Haven says Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, Uni, and HBAR, Crow, LFT. That sounds like some good coins to look at, Haven. Hopefully Unibar. HBAR's had a hard time, man. Crow, I noticed it had a little drop, man. It had a little drop. It should be perking up, especially with the news of Trump and all that stuff. Trump launching a coin to give away for his stockholders or something, giving to them. I don't know what he's doing, but he's utilizing it to do it. So they got something worked out. I thought they had some ties with WLF, World Liberty Finance. Scar Jesco says definitely HBAR, Crow, and SQD. I keep wanting to call it Squid. Despops. Zcash and what is it? XBL are hot. There we go. WLDC says smash that like button. It does help this tiny channel grab a few subscribers here and there, I gotta say. Scar Jessica says, love your TA. Oh, Scar Jessica, you get the clap, buddy. You get the clap. And when the button works. But just for that, I'm going to give you a Shakira. I don't do that for everybody. I don't believe in sharing my women or my chocolate, but just for you, buddy. Shakira. I've never given Shakira to anybody, so there you go, my man. It's antibiotic resistant now. It says, I think I missed some of the chat. Are we talking about our clap? Squid is the actual name. Oh, I called it for PMO. Uh-oh. Johnny December, how's it going, man? I always love trading Arrow. Moves so much. Yeah, maybe we should look at Arrow. So you view it as a good trader coin? Is that what you think? I'd like to find some good trader coins. I've not. That was, one of the things back in the days. You latch on to a good coin, and you gotta get used to its personality. They kind of have their own personalities if you pay attention to them, and you get to know them, and how they move and everything. And so some traders have just a set of coins that they just like to trade, especially if they can, familiar with the ranges that they go through. And it's not all about catching one that, goes 100x or anything. It's just wash, rinse, and repeat on that little range you got to work with. It can be really beneficial on some of the low market caps. I mean, if on use that very sparingly to say that, not just any of them, but some of them, it could be a nice little trader coin, and you'd be surprised at how many percent that you could get. Johnny Simpson says, "Oh yeah, my favorite Arrow." I haven't really looked at it as being a trader coin. I've just never thought about looking at it that way. I had part of the reason's probably because I had too much on my plate to juggle. Keeps me, and that's an opportunity cost in a lot of ways. All right, let's take a look at a few altcoins. Why are they looking over here today? River says it's 1527, but is lying. It may be on spot, but the perpetual futures were lower. I don't know why. If that's the futures and that's what it's predicting what the future price will be, then that kind of hints that it should be coming down. I'm just throwing that out there. Sounds like an arbitrage opportunity. I don't know. Can you arbitrage between spot and perps? This is pretty good, man. We're up 4-5% on the day. You can get string about 5 or 6 of those along, and then we got a nice little rally. But here for the week, River's been up about 300%. On the month, it's been up 288%. So I guess you don't feel like you missed it all. But it was like 170, went up to $18 on a tear, and I got in on a little bit of that play. I was not even looking at it before. Pippin, where are you at right now, Pippin? Where are you hanging out? 39 cents. Let's go over to the week. I think I got percentages over here. I got prices on the daily. We'll look at the daily and see some prices over here. So what's popping in the top 100 over here? Looks like most everything's about. Oh, look at you, Peppy. You went up to the 6s. Baby, Peppy got some legs. Actually, that's what we want to do tonight. See if we can find anything else that's got some legs. We were looking last night, but I didn't jump into anything, mostly because everything was kind of pumped. But I was expecting, really expecting that to get some rejection over here. We had a little bit more to pump up and then face rejection, so I wasn't really pursuing any major ideas unless it would just look like it was ready to do something. A lot of them were already started moving, and then now here we are, we're above it, and we definitely got a higher target to look for now. So yeah, altcoins are looking good. I guess the only thing I would like to take a look at just others, because I think that reflects our altcoins a little bit better, and I need to add it over here. I finally figured out how you add things to your watch list. They made it easier, but they didn't tell anybody. So if, I want to add others over here, I bring it up over here because this is others on the 1 hour. To add it over to my watch list, you hit Alt and W, and then it adds it right there. And another trick. I just learned this too. If you go on a candle and you left click, it's supposed to be on here somewhere. I don't see. I'll add an indicator. No, that's not it. I don't see you. All right, click on the candle. I don't see it on here. Move to. Can you move to? No, that's not it. I don't see that option over here. All right. But doing the Alt W will put it over to your little watch list, and then you move it wherever you want. All right, here we are on others, and this is the 8 hour. Oh my gosh, I thought it was on the 4 hour. 8 hour, you're above the 200 moving average. You are definitely above the 200 moving average here on the 4 hour. This is balls. This is alts are ready to. They're ready to do a little something, or at least come back up and test these areas that they were at over here, right? So let's zoom out a little bit more here on total 3. I'm liking what I'm seeing. Actually, I want to zoom way out. I want to zoom out, and I want to go over this little red dot or green dot we got going on right here on Market Cipher. The weekly is looking good for altcoins. Kind of a little bit. What did they do back here in November 10th? Let's mark that. Maybe something a little similar to what we had there. Okay, so we got a little something, right? A little something. Maybe it's a little bit more than something, but it's kind of implying that we're going up a little bit. So I'd highly recommend you take advantage of it if you like. Also looking sexy, 3 days above the 9. Baby, you talking sweet love to me right now. Dang, you looking like, I mean, like, oh my God, there's an alien. Look at that super chat. Oh, here, go back and check that too.
Baller alert. Make it rain.
Oops. Dang, man. Altcoins are starting to look sexy. Look at that. Woo, look at that bottom right there. Ooh, you can shake it. Look at that. Oh, we got some droopies over here. Look at that. Gorgeous. Ooh, that makes my mouth water. I think I can sop that up with a biscuit. Woo, baby. Look at that nice curvaceous low turning into a higher low, lower low. I don't know, man. If you're off just a little bit, that's fine with me, baby. That's looking nice. Above the 9 moving average. Testing that 21. Oh yeah, make it legal. Let's go over. Let's just see if we can just move right on up here, right on up to the armpit area. Ooh, is it a hairy armpit? I don't know, man. They're looking like we got something going on. I just think it's kind of sexy. Why are these buttons not working, John? And why are they sticky? All right. Let's get back to the chat over here. All right. Poner Kills All Troll, 999 super chat. Thank you very much, my man. Says, I understand you and Lifer's dynamic. You are the tiger in Kung Fu Panda, and Lifer is Poe. You know, I gotta watch that movie. You came from the same teacher trading group. I'm a fan of both of you. Okay. That's a unique comment. Well, thank you very much, my man. These buttons do not work. Sean, buttons no work. Turns out we did come from the same teacher, and his name was Chris from. It was either that or spend $5,000 to $10,000 on these other people on YouTube that were just selling a course or a course and a group for some. It was outrageous back in the day what they were charging and stuff, and you couldn't find the information. You couldn't find it anywhere, and didn't know where to. And if you're new, you don't know where to look too, right? But his name was Chris. I think Richards was his last name. I just found that out recently, but he's passed away now. Is what I understand. That's the story, anyway. But I mean, it was good to give me a direction, and you know, and basically what the training was you go through and watch these videos of literally it was like this. There would be an Investopedia topic over like moving averages or whatever, and that was it. I mean, it was cool. It gave you something, and there was some structure to it and everything. But there's a whole learning section over here. See, here's another free educational tool for you. And so you finally figure out, like, you mean I could have just learned this if I just did that? I can't find it over here, but you can dig around in Investopedia, and there's a whole learning area over here for free. But that's what the videos were like, and you know, he would get mad because people didn't want to do it. And I did go through them all and absorbed as much as I can. And you know, at some point you have trouble wrapping your head around things when it comes to divergences, and it's a lot to take in all at once. And you want to take it in all at once because you're tired of losing, and you want to get out there and trade. Damn it, you don't want to sit here and watch videos. You want to get in the action, so you kind of do while you're doing all this, and see yourself losing some money and getting into some of these trade setups they got, which turn into bags that you hold because you don't know what you're doing at the time, but you got to be in the game, man. Because well, you keep putting off watching them videos like you're supposed to and learning stuff. It is a crazy experience, but it gave you a sense of direction of some place to start. And then there's actually another YouTuber here on YouTube. Imagine that. Crypto Savvy, and he's still on. He's very bearish. He likes to short the hell out of everything. He even shorted the whole 2021 bull cycle. Anyway, but he did turn me on to Thomas Bukowski, and once I found that, then I had something solid. And probably because, you know, I have a journalism background, and they beat it into our head to, you know, always cite your sources, credit your sources, and always have 2 to 3 sources to back up whatever you're being told. Verify what you're told, right? And don't just believe anything. And so what I like is this is where your statistics come from, man, that we talk about a lot, you know. But my mentor was notorious for calling every pattern, and it took me a while to figure this out. 68% chance that it breaks up whichever. I started noticing is whichever way, and I was like, wait a minute, that can't mathematically be possible. And that's when I started like, wait a minute, there's something going on. Wait a minute. And when I came over and I found Bukowski, this is where the 68% for falling wedges came from. It's just been applied to every damn pattern out there now, which, you know, it's minor differences, but it matters, right? It's about getting accurate information out there and making sure that you actually, you know, did a little study and research and maybe read about some of this stuff, actually just looking at the pictures and saying, oh, that's how it works. Well, this is it. Come join my group. Those kind of things. All right, well, I'm on a rant, and we're supposed to be looking for setups, so I'm getting off topic there. But thank you for the super chat. See how we bobbed and weaved? I learned that from Trump. We just kind of I kind of was able to stare it back. Thank gosh, that don't always happen. It's like a spray and pray season. It's spray and pray season. Wait a minute, let me check the. There was something else I think that might have come in. I don't want to miss any fan fun. Okay, Haven Beck sent a gift membership. I don't know who got it, but thank you, Haven, for that. That gives you access to the chart school videos here on YouTube. I think most of them are also in the trading group, but they were published and some here on YouTube. And then our chart school series that we did about a year ago, which was live interaction there, and I went especially got in a lot more into Fibonacci there. And I'm going to do something again soon. And I'm not sure if there's interest in any kind of mentorship kind of thing like that. I think I might offer that under that higher tier here on YouTube. I don't know. I'm just kind of throwing some ideas around, but that's like what, 24. But I don't know. I haven't had anybody ask, so I've never put it out there. But I like to do something for that other tier and be able to offer something a little bit more than what I can do already. But that's just me talking. All right, so this is other. She's looking juicy, meaning that Altcoins should be cooking, baby. I would come over the Tokenmetrics, but I don't know what the hell's going on with them anymore. They've changed their whole look and purpose, I think. Man, this shouldn't affect the microphone, but it does. Do I have some kind of a weird ass short in my focus right? This is Tokenmetrics, and I don't even know what to do over here anymore. So we got that. I am a member of something that that has nothing anymore for me. What? I can buy something. I can buy their coin. I can come over here, and I guess I can. So now you're what? Now you're a swap, and I have to have a. What the hell? So anyway, I'm about to delete that for some memory. This is liquidation heat map. Since we happen to find ourselves here, let's talk about it. There's a lot of liquidity down here. Drenching in baby oil about 89,300. It's a wee bit more at 95, and of course the liquidity map people would automatically assume we'd come down and dip for these guys and go grab some of that liquidity. Kind of fits in with our narrative that we are at a reversal area right now, just for a little bit of a pullback. Just saying. So we have to come over here and let's refresh this guy and see what's been popping off over here the last 24 hours. Now I'm on the top 300. We can go degen, by the way. We can definitely go degen. But these would be like the most ones that have been moving. 30%? Bull Don, what the hell are you? Obviously a meme coin. The memes are starting to move, right? These are the first ones to move. It's still, at least they're still doing that. So we're getting some movement out of virtuals here. 19%. Nice. Peppy. We definitely want to take a look at Peppy. I think we should take a look at Peppy. Zora's feeling a little bit better. Still not in the 5 cent area, but hey, she's trying. The ones that have suffered, well, they haven't suffered too bad. 10%. Zcash is down at, you were at 480, right? You're coming back up now, Zcash. Zcash might be a little bit of a trader coin in my personal opinion there. All right, so I want to come over and take a look at Peppy. And we're doing, that's a nice 3-day candle. I got a line there, which doesn't make any sense right now. Oh, there we are, top trend line. I want to erase it because it's just going to in the way. Or maybe we can zoom in and. So that was a trend line. We broke it, went sideways, and we're still going. She should be topping out for a little bit bigger of a pullback, a little bit bigger of a correction. She's at 618. Oh man, where's my text box? My little thingy thing. Your little price label right there, aren't you? There we go. So we haven't quite hit it, and we might still go up there, but she is starting to lose the 9 here. What are we on, the 30-minute time frame? We haven't lost our main trend line yet. We got 1 touch. I mean, that could be as many as 3 touches on this little thing. Let's come over to the 15-minute. So we're waiting to see. Nothing for me until we actually, break a trend line, and then we got to kind of see, but there's a good chance that we're trying to top out here. Pretty good place to take profit short term. Let's zoom out a little bit. That helps more. Okay, 200 moving average on the 12 hour. Let's go to the daily. 100 on the daily. So this red line is this is our accumulation zone basically. We're testing it. Now, we don't always pull that off on the first go around, and one of the things I would be looking for would be these moving averages down here, and they're still kind of way down here. So I would think that we would get a pullback a little bit, maybe halfway, and that would be retesting this area over here. Was at 40, 48? Might come back down to 5 again. It's not wanting to like in the next 10 minutes or anything, but that might be what we're looking at here, and that would be healthy for it to do that too. And see a little sliver of green, that's looking good too. But we gotta let these guys got to come up and get closer to price, and so price they'll probably meet you about halfway. Is my take. So Peppy, and so for some people, yeah, you might be looking for, and some people will at a 618 Fibonacci be looking for a short here. Gosh darn it! You're talking about altcoins going up. You're trying to short Peppy. That's just what this one says. Maybe they've already, rotated into something else or something. I don't know, but a nice one would be to try to get it down to, try to go for this 50 right there. Of course, you would have to wait for confirmation, like to break the trend line, and we start trading, get under here. So let's just say that we'll wait for it to come like down here, and you'd have to put a stop loss over here. What would you get? It's about it's a 2.3 to 1 risk reward. It's not the greatest, unless it continues on down to something bigger. But there's still a lot of things it could do over here. I mean, it could come down here, come back up, and then do something bigger. I mean, there's a lot of opportunity. A lot of things that she could be doing. So no short yet, but a possibility of something to look for in there. And then if she does get above the 618, then of course we would be looking for longs up to, hopefully up to these areas. All right, nothing great. Let's take a look at Arrow. He said that was a good trader coin. Let's take a look at it. Arrow Mixie looks good. What? We've been here before. Oh dang! Look at you. All right, let's go to a daily. Well, from $1.35 down to there. How long has this been from March? I don't know. But as far as where she is right now she definitely, what was it? It's been at 42, 48 cents. Now it's at 56. That's definitely cool. You bounced off your 886. Couldn't ask for anything more exciting than that. And off of this one too, we got double 886 bounces. That's amazing. All right, so good chance. I'm just saying. I mean, my interpretation is this is a good chance this is your double bottom area. Now, whether we come back down here or it looks more like this and we just kind of glance out of here and never come back, I don't know. So we'll try to get some semblance of a trend line to follow over here. Preferably one where we don't cut through bodies. I guess we'll start from here. It kind of carries over to this area. Oh, maybe it's me. Did I cut through some bodies? I cut through some bodies there. Maybe it's more of a channel than... Yeah, that would be more. Why don't I just do this? Just erase that. Well, I got a technique where I'll try to go on the other side a lot of times, and I'll take it from bodies to bodies, and I'll get the angle. And then see if we kind of match that up. A lot of times it will kind of denote a bigger channel idea. That's a little bit bigger one than I thought, but okay. So kind of suggests we can be coming up about 95 cents just by this idea alone. 236 area. We're still in the I wish I'd bought more here area, so that's cool. 75 cents will be the notable target you need to keep your eye on there. See what happens. Take profit area, and then of course 95, 96 that we were just looking at. It's hinting that maybe 96 if it wants to actually touch that fib, and it wants to touch it. It always wants to touch it. Can't get no rest at night because it's always trying to touch my fibs. My 618 average. All right, so we got that for Aerodrome. What are you looking like over here, man? On the daily, what's this? Is that divergence? That's awesome. That's cool. Stochastic's kind of high, but that's still cool. Above the 9, can't say anything bad about it. Arrow looks good on the daily. Is there anywhere to get in now? Would you want to get in now? I think there can still be a pullback for some of these, but I think if you didn't want to miss out, and that's what a lot of people, include me, if you're trying to, not trying to do something with some high leverage or anything like that, if you're trying to be sensible, maybe a replace spot, you can layer in and you can take a little bit of nibble there. I don't know, pick a percentage. 10 would be safe, and if it comes down, you gotta get some layered stops or layered limit orders in. Technique I use a lot to build a position if I'm position trading, and all these juicy bottom areas or where I think there's a bottom, layering in, because it sucks if you go all in and then it comes down and then you're, oh crap, I'm gonna draw it in. Especially sucks more if you got leverage on it, right? Even spot margin makes it kind of, oh man, because it's not fun until it comes back over here. But you can dip your wick into the candle wax over here, grab a big ball of cookies, and then when we go up here, you got a big handful of cookies to sell on there. I don't know what the hell I'm trying to say. 20 people hanging out with me tonight. Thank you so much for being here. Hey Alexa. Skip.
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
I'm thirsty. Tonight. So I would think that Ethereum's probably moving. I really have not checked on Ethereum today. Oh yeah, baby! Look at you! Oh, we had a trade set up for Ethereum. Oh man, you came so close to hitting that target, but you didn't hit it. What's wrong with you? Not good enough for you? Do we have 2 of them in there? There's 2 squares in here. Hey, I'm claiming that square. I'm saying nailed it. There's two squares. Why are there two squares in there? There are. No, there's not. There's not. It look like there was. All right. So I just wanted. This is our bigger fib area. So this is like our accumulation zone. I basically with Ethereum. Let's go ahead and zoom out. We got a harmonic pattern. We had a trend line that finally got established over here. So basically, I'm looking for 30. Believe it or not, if this plays out like we saw happen with the Bitcoin, it's the exact same thing as the butterfly. Yeah, the butterfly. This is the same one that we just pulled out on Bitcoin for last night. The target is 38.66. This is kind of like where we were first talking about it, and it was like, oh man, that's crazy. You're doing all that crazy weird crap, and oh man, Road Dawg, this is stupid. And it feels stupid, but then one day you come back and it's like, oh crap, those harmonic patterns, there might be something to them. Like today with Bitcoin, and maybe hopefully in a couple of days here with, be awesome. That'd be awesome to see that. There's a possibility for Ethereum from where we are still go 24%. Shit, doggies. Can my tiny account take advantage of that? You need to pull back at some point, baby. You got to pull back. You need to retest this little Adam and Eve kind of thing you got going on right here. Well, the pattern traders out there, the Adam and Eve, quite common. You got a ding-a-ling, and then you got a ball sack. Or something, roundy. I don't know. What do you see? It's supposed to be Adam and Eve. Sometimes it's pointy, and we call them Adam and Steve. Thomas Bukowski has more taste. He calls it an Adam and Adam. But it's just supposed to be the Eve. So there's a measure move from that you can take. If you want to take it from the bone and press it in and pull it all the way to the tip there, then you can take a more accurate measure, put it over here, and reach around, and then we'll grab our tape measure and we'll draw a line right there at what is that, 33.79. It would have been easier to say 33.80, but TradingView wanted to make it hard for me. And 72 cents. Don't forget the 72 cents there. That would be your Adam and... Let's just go ahead and mark it. Let's be professional. Let's go. Let's come over here. This is the Adam and Ivy. That way I can remember what the hell it is when we come back. Because if you haven't noticed, yeah, I kind of suck at remembering some of those. Like this one. I don't know. Oh yeah, that was... I assume it's for you. I don't know. I just marked it that way. 38.61, man. 38.61 for Ethereum. I'm liking that. So what I got here, since we know that we got an Adam and Eve, and that's your neckline or whatever for it, and our trade's almost that completed. It could be coming back here right around 30.70. 9 moving averages there. Hopefully that will hold. There might be a little give and take. If it does fall from there, and they're kind of suggesting back to around 3,000 evenish. But we do have, oh man, come on man. Now we got our new trend line right there, and technically she can come back and touch it anywhere. But looking kind of sexy for Ethereum, and if it looks sexy for Ethereum, then it's gonna look sexy for some other altcoins too, right? I won't stop on them altcoins. Postmodern Oddies, he says, I'll only be happy when ETH hits 37.50. I don't think that was part of our equation at the moment, was it? Oh! Well, look, it can be a win-win if we actually hit that target over there. We can both win. Scar Jessica says, okay, I'm back. What I miss? Just boobies. We had Jenny had a wardrobe malfunction. It was quite embarrassing here. We may be banned. That was a... How did you post all that and not be number one? I don't know what we're talking about. I missed a lot of this stuff. Zcash is in the juicy buy zone again. Cheese it! Looks like it's starting to move again, up around $500. Pepe, Ellie, Pepe La Frog. Dang, IMX is flying. Is it? IMX is? ZK Collab, what the hell is that? XRP is 205. All the altcoins just ripping the hell off right now. Yeah, they're moving, aren't they? Total 3. We got a harmonic pattern over there too. Oh, I need to color code it different though. It's not bullish. I mean, it's bullish till we get up there, and then it's going to pull back on our asses, or should. It should. It has a high likelihood. But yeah, I'll start pumping. I feel like I. Well, let's come over here. I want to see what we got. I'm in the red. Why are you in the red, man? I nibbled at a little Doge, and you're in the red. My Bitcoin is in the red. I need to find a Ethereum. Are you too boring to play? Let's take a look at Zcash. Oh, what are you doing over here, Zcash? So we had this thing going on, which you can't really... Can't trust them for any support resistance, in my personal opinion, that you can depend on. So you had this, so will be some resistance that we'll be fighting through. But she can just get on a new trajectory and come over here. Be heading to 584. I'm trying to look for a different trend line to start, so we can go ahead and assume, but it might make an ass out of me and maybe you too, because there's a U in that word. I don't know. I always hate when people tell me that too. But if we look at it this way, we got 1 hump, maybe 2 hump, 3 hump, a dump dump. Looking at Elliott waves. Well, it depends on where you count it, Elliott. Oh, Elliott, you got 5 in us out. You saying you're going to tell us we're in the ABC, ain't you? Nope, you're not. You're at a 4 and a 5. Oh, Elliott's got a hard on for this one. Okay, so dang, Elliott, you trying to steal my glory over here with my. Elliott's got a 1618. It's a 272 on my pools, and the way I was looking at it. So that means we got some confidence with some ideas there. So 880. I got 880, 881. He's got 892 area. Well, I need to look at taking along on Zcash. I mean, you're at resistance, like for real, with some bearish crosses here, man. I have to wait till I get in at 540 to get in. I'll be buying high. I like to buy near the trend lines if I can. This would be one of those chase. I feel like I would chase if I tried to get an entry right now. Just it goes against my rules. It goes against my rules. Want to take a quick look at a few coins here. Take a look at Chronos, which is back up to 10 cents. Oh my God! Let's get off the 2 minutes so it doesn't look as dramatic. Dramatic. I guess that's a new word. So could we say we got a W in here? That one's got a lower low. That means. And where we at right there? Did you or? Yeah, I don't think it's fitting the parameters just as beautiful. Oh, that Wick might have something to do with it. As beautifully as they could have. What does that make it? No, that definitely doesn't make it. Huh? Okay. We got to take that wick into account, I believe. It's already hit one place. So she's at 10 and pushing through the 382. That's strong. Now she might lose it and then come back down and retest this area over here about 99. But that's actually a strong sign, or she may just, consolidate above this and still kind of push up. But it looks like we're trying to head to 11 cents. After that, I'll be looking at 12, and gosh darn it, we got to come back and eventually start getting these guys over here at 14. But that's pretty nice. I want to zoom out just a little bit here on Crow. So when you zoom out, you're like, well, that's nothing. I know. I mean, technically, we're trying to go just up here to 27 cents, and when you zoom way the hell out on this one, technically anywhere under there is a good juicy buy zone. There's our wick. There we go. All right, so let's get rid of some of these guys, and let's just do it this way. So that 16-cent area looks golden for a bigger target to shoot for. That one looks really, really juicy. I like that. I'm trying to hold one for a minute. Moving averages are telling us to look in this area about 13 to 14 cents, though. All right. I'm just not finding maybe I'm being too picky with my trades request. I just feel like everything's already went. For any kind of new, and I've got spot plays, so I'm not out of the game or anything. I got plays going on, and some other accounts and things like that. But for this little tiny account that I'm trying to grow, I'm not finding a good enough setup that I feel comfortable for it. I gotta be more picky with it because it's too easy to lose when you're dealing with such a little amount. So we're looking at about 22 cents for you. You're at 19.6 cents. Had a nice run from 13 cents to almost 20. Breakout of the channel idea was turned into falling wedgie. Very steep one. Let's take a look at H-bar. This is H-bar futures on Mix. Oh, we've been here. Cool. We're looking at the roundy that was going, and it was leveled out here, and that seemed to have held. We're looking at this guy right here. Now, a lot of people will be looking at that as an inverted head and shoulders or immediately, but I'm going to tell you, I see something a little different. And I don't know, you probably... I mean, it's a form of triple bottom, I think, but when I see them at tops, they make me nervous AF, and they scare the F out of me. So if we invert this guy, is it control? All right, I thought I used to know how to invert charts here, but apparently I don't. Oh, there we go. All right, so if we look at it this way, this is that woolly booger guy that scares me when I see him, because this is the same one that was telling me to get out of altcoins back in, what was it, when altcoins were topping out at March. Bitcoin Dominance was doing this, telling us to get the hell out of altcoins back in 2024. And I was like, And this one is deadly, man. So this guy, we had to go from the very top to this very low right here, that whole thing. And and then put that right there for your measure move. And then maybe you got it, because this thing just keeps on giving badness, like when it's on the top. The only thing that is kind of different right now is that it's not a top, it's a bottom. Remember, we inverted it. So this could be bullish AF. I'm just saying. So I've since started looking at them in a harmonic framework. And not only do I think that we can get here, oh snap, I think we can also possibly I mean here too. The only thing is, she's already done that. Could look see if she comes back to 11.7. She's also, or technically she could just either come back into this trend line and probably come down further, or keep bouncing from here. What you're trying to do, darling, on the 8-hour time frame, it's hard to see what you're thinking about over here. So it looks easy to get rejection there to me. Are you showing any signs of it over here? 4 hour at the 200 moving average is a good place to get rejected and for a little bit of a pullback. Just saying. We got 3 touches or more than 3 touches on one side, 2 on the other. We got a valid channel that she's breaking out of, and technically confirming it with some candle bodies here. Now, if we take the wicks into account, we're just right at resistance, though. So, to me, she needs some more confirmation, such as getting above the 4 hour 200 would be a much nicer, safer entry, in my personal opinion. So, at 12 cents for H bar. Okay, so we're looking at 13, making our way back to 15 short term with this bigger idea over here. Where are you pointing at? About 17 and a half, 16 and 17 and a half. Eventually there. Cool, that's looking cool. Let's take a look at Uniswap. Swapping those unis all day long. You're at $6 again? Good for you, Uniswap. So we're hoping it would retest that trend line, I guess. Mouse off the 50. Looks like that happened way back then. We can take this guy, move it over. Some more resistance over here, about 665. Nice respect of the angle there, though. That's nice. Maybe it will hold. Maybe we'll just kind of go sideways and then try to get another pump up. That'd be nice. Nice double bottom idea going there, which means that our main target is like $10 and something, $10.26. Because if we can't take this one out, when you're not worthy, you're not worthy. So that's your main mission, is to come for $10. And however you got to get there, however many ups and downs you take. Usually we look for 3 sections to get up there. I'm just saying. Oh my God, it's part of a bigger W, which means that we're really looking for $12 and 25 cent area to be tested. Nothing less will be acceptable, Uniswap. I'm just telling you right now. It's suggesting that we will have some trouble over here around 850 though. Probably testing this guy. I kind of like Uniswap. It's just a slow play. Oh gosh, you're so slow. Right now in the smaller time frame, she is getting a little pullback, so whetting my appetite, something that I might have a chance to get in on. If you come back here, what can I do? If you say you come back to, I don't know, somewhere through here. Oh, we got 5 to 6%, 3x leverage, 15%. I don't know, man. So if you're already in it, hey man, awesome. If you're trying to get in it, I'm not seeing it yet. Not seeing the greatest of entries just yet. Z-Club is going vertical. What is Z-Club? Are you talking about am I being trolled? Wait a minute, I ain't got to use this guy in a long time. Did we lose him? Oh man. No, there you go. Am I being trolled? Buy the dip. Scar Jesco says, Bitcoin falls and altcoins run. Well, is it really falling though? We still kind of just sideways, which is good actually. Overall, zooming out here on the 8 hour, we're still sideways, which is ideal for alts to run, really, according to this little guy over here. Because if Bitcoin dominance can go down, while Bitcoin is kind of stable, then altcoins go up, and that's kind of what we got going on. So Bitcoin's going sideways, it's just kind of it's stable, kind of stable, all in this little boring ass range right around this trend line. Live or die moments. We're still not out of the woods yet. We got to take out that 95,000. But then Bitcoin dominance. she's coming down. Just like, so if that comes down, Bitcoin stables, then altcoins go up. Which, yeah, that's exactly what they're doing. Well, yeah, and it looks like they want to go up higher too, man. They want to go up higher too, and I feel like I'm missing out on a trade to help that little tiny account grow. Because Bitcoin is just being boring AF. All right, so I'm going to come over here to this little guy. I'm going to crank up the Degen a little bit. Let's go to the top 1,000. What you got going on over here? Purr. The class of Lilliput will purr. Purr is purring. Zcash is moving. You're telling me Zcash is moving? This is for the last hour, just to see what things are moving in the last hour. Hey, VVS Finance is moving here. MYX is at $4. Really? Wow, that's kind of a thing for you. Zen is at, wow, Zen is down. What do you got going? Oh, Zen, what are you doing? I see some curving going on over there. I think I can get back over here. That's still not the greatest trade, though. Especially over here, huh? They say coffee? Well, yes. I do believe I will. Let me take this thing off the screen over here before I forget it. All right. If you want to get real Degen, look at bio. What is bio? Let's take a look at bio. Zoom out. What the hell are you doing, bio? No, we looked at bio before. And that should have been the place that we would have wanted it to hold. Looks like, cause you suck, Road Dawg. Oh, gosh darn it. She was curving. We're looking, trying to get the hold. And then she did the butt crack. I'm coming back for the full-on bottom. Yeah, this is just one cheek. She's working on the other cheek over. The only thing is, it could take it a while to get into her expansion. Well, she is at the contraction phase. Probably at the, could be starting expansion phase here. Let me take this. What is this? Is in the crack. What would this thing be? Get that out of there. Flush that. All right. All right. So did we do our 886? That would be the question I'm looking for. Or a full double bottom here. Oh, you went full on. You went full on. All right, let me check it over here. You add yeah, there's a play here. I guess I'm looking for something that would be short term on the altcoins. That would. How much can you go up here though? So we're talking about you might be moving up in the time frame I'm looking for, maybe about 12% or something. I agree, it's Degen, but no, I was looking for like I'm looking for that fast play again. I think River spoiled me. This is interesting. And let's see, this local target. She need to get up to 6.3 cents locally. Ooh, 1070, that looks juicy. Kind of goes with that idea over there too. So that's about 33% to get up there. What is cool is that it is over the 4 hour 200 moving average, and that That's good. That's good. So she's moving. She's trying to do something. We got some resistance still ahead. Yeah, there's still a little bit right ahead there. IMX looks good. Bouncing off of support. These are all still good. About 39 to 40 cents local retarget here. It's coming down to 12 or 1 hour here. Man, it's so hard for me to chase green candles. And I look at these and that's all I see is green candles that are nearing resistance areas. I just keep all seeing them at resistance. See if it'll pull back here. Look at that! It's a 382 Fibonacci area just by eyeballing it there with the just using your trend lines. That would be ideal. 26 cents technically is where it's at. That could be nice, but I would think that it would. I'd be looking for something like that. XRP is 205. Dang! That looks impressive over here. We had you in. Wait a minute. I think it had a target that it never went down to, right? That was one of the possibilities. There was another idea there. Where did we? Oh, this is a 1-2. Okay, that's your. This. Wait a minute. Give me that. Give me that. 886. Oh, you did do that? No. Is this a cipher pattern, I believe, for it to bounce here? And it looks like that's what it's trying to do. Okay, well, we'll take that any day of the week. So, gosh darn it, do I want to play XRP? Above the 200 moving average on the 4 hour, like so many of these altcoins are. They're looking so juicy on a Friday. Don't like that. You're off. What's going on here, and where do you go to? Or is that just your little channel that you happen to be in? Yeah, I don't get nothing from you. Oh, there is a little play here for XRP, even on the small time frame. She's trying to move on up. Where are you trying to go? 223? Urgh. Everything I see is buy high and sell higher. I feel that River was my only play that I'm getting over there. Come on, Doge. And River still hadn't figured out its life's purpose just yet. Finally lost that. Finally came down to this one. And she is below the 200. That was on the tiny time frame. Let's see what you got on the 1 hour. Yeah, I'm not liking that bearish divergence there. I'm not trusting this one for long either, even though this would be a place that I would think about entering. I'm just not sure that she's going to hold that. I see too many bearish crosses trying to happen over here. And I ultimately think that she's going to try to work her way down here, or at least down to my red line. So my rule on this one is to wait till at least she touches that red line. Well, I'm just hard to please tonight for some reason. I like stacks, but I'm looking for something that moves a little bit faster, and I'm just not seeing it over here. Let's go down. Let's come down to this wild area over here, and nobody's playing. Purr! You've already moved. What the hell are you? You're at 5 cents, and now you're at 6 cents. That's in an hour. And in the daily. What are you, Purr? You've been getting some attention here. KuCoin's got you. Oh, CoinX has got you. Let's take a look at CoinX, because that's where I feel like I should have looked at you an hour ago. Let's go with Mexi. No, you're just as horrible for volume over here too. All right. Pair. Yeah, about that. Yeah, just we could find some better place than pair. What's this, chicks? Stronghold. Oh, I remember you. Had I think that's like estate planning or something like that. Oh, is that Harry Potter Obama Sonic 10 Inu? How much are you now? 5 cents? Look at that bee! Flow is flowing, man. Flow's flowing. Flow is almost 8 cents and now it's 10 cents. Flow had a nice 20% come up right there. It is the full moon. We are getting a full moon pump. I think that's a lot to be happy and grateful about. We're seeing a lot of dying altcoins get a little fresh beat of life today, and that's something to celebrate right there. Everything is so green. It's so hard to choose from. What to choose from over here? Peppy Cash is up 44%. All the little meme coins, all the little small caps are starting to rally up a little bit over here. Some of these, which is kind of scary. They're the first to be forgotten. That's the bad thing about it. This is on the 1 hour too. Let's go 24 hours. Which ones have had the most? Oh my God, Felis is up 2,000%. Doghouse coin is up 400% in the last 24 hours. Pizza on the ordinals is up 173%. This is, I mean, very small market caps to move up there, and there's River up again. Let's take a look at Virtuals. Virtuals is under $1. Oh. Virtuals might be the one I'm looking for. Virtuals might be the one I am looking for. If that is true, what we got here, let me double check. 786. What did you bounce at? 7. No, whatever. And then, oh, you're the 7. Yeah, you're the 786 right there. Are we looking at about 230? Alright, what are we looking at this way? Give me some targets here. I'm on the daily for this little guy. if I'm going to buy high and sell higher, I might go with this one because I see a harmonic pattern there that I'm still the juicy buys on for it. I might try that. So to our first target area would be 26%, second target area about 62% gains. All right, let's see what you got on the 4 hour. You're looking strong, like a lot of them are. So I can't go hard because she's already taken off. She's with 71 cents and now it's about 20 cents higher, so kind of screwed on that aspect. And I'm going to come over here to this peak for the impulse move high to low here. 618, and you're trying to go past it. See, going up to 93 cents short term. Probably coming back here or even lower for a retest, depending on what happens this weekend. Gosh darn it. Oh, I just one moment, 5 minute. I just feel that's horrible. Oh man, this is my least favorite setup. My least favorite setup right here. This is the buy the breakout of the top, which I just again my issue is here is the local thing is telling you. See, this is one that as soon as you buy it, it goes down. Because you're at reversal areas here on the locals. So, gosh darn it. And that would be me entering the very top here. For whatever it's doing right now. And there's a chance it might be coming back here to 80. Now that I see that. Alright, well, gosh darn it, I'm just not having any luck finding an entry on anything. Everything's already up, which is not bad. That's something to celebrate. That means it's Friday night. We're heading into the weekend, and what's been the experience for altcoins on the weekend lately? Give or take, right? It's usually, I mean, they might continue to try to pump it up tomorrow or something, but these are the times more not to chase and buy, but rather take profits on some of the things that you're already in. Because they like to dump us during midweek a lot, right? How long we've been going tonight? We've been going for about an hour and 38 minutes. 20 people hanging out, man. Thank you for being here.
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
Unfortunately, we got to do a commercial.
She gets house, I keep ape. Fair?
No.
Crypto cowboys, moon or alimony bags. Subscribe to Road Dawg Crypto now. Like or bear eats ya. Better call Road Dawg.
Yay! Whoa! What was that about? We can come down and catch some of the latest chats here. Well, if Bitcoin is supposed to hit 200,000, it better start moving. I know, that's exactly what I told it. You need to step up your game, Bitcoin. You got $110,000 to do soon. It's at 90,000 though. Think about it. It wasn't long ago that we were at 80,000. When oh my God, how are we ever going to get back to 100,000? Now we're just $10,000 away. Yeah, it doesn't really make it any better, does it? Johnny December says true. Johnny December is taking a true false quiz at the moment. I think everyone likes memes because institutional money isn't there to manipulate them. I think that's a fair point to make. I think that's a very fair point to make. So they can pump free market. Because everybody got tired of buying into the newest, hottest coins, the ones that were being shilled out there, especially. Satoshi VM was one that I got taken in by. See some people out there you think good researchers know what they're talking about, and then you find out they get paid to shill something. They may not do it with every coin, but that happened to be one. And then they never ever talk about that coin ever again. That's the telltale. But I think a lot of people got tired of seeing all of that, and this one has a use case, it's going to revolutionize something, and then, you know, it's hyped and everybody's chasing, and then all of a sudden it's has a bad day and everybody forgets about it. Nobody looks at it again. It's like, run. The influencers quit talking about it, like, cause they're cashed out. Hell, it's over. Guys, it's the greatest coin. It's got 50x in it. Hit the sell button now. 50x. You need to go in now. Okay, give him 5 minutes and hit the sell button. It's gonna go 100x. You need to buy it today. Northern Lights are about to go ballistic. If we get another blast tonight, I'd like to have another blast of Northern Lights. I'm just saying, that would be awesome. Yes, if you're up north, I'm too far south, but this one is hitting January 4th. Should be all fall down the Mexico line. What are we talking about? Road Dawg has analysis paralysis. I can't find a good entry though. I it's against my rules and I don't want to change that. All right, I worked hard to make myself feel bad about jumping in on those green candles like that. I've worked very hard to slap my wrist so many times that I have PTSD about it. So I'm trying not to break that, because if I go back, it's like that cigarette. We're chasing that green candle. Oh, that felt good. Yeah. I don't want to get addicted to those green candles again. So I'm trying not to chase them. You know, you feel me? Poner kills all trolls. How's it going, man? How can I shift the chat to the bottom from the side? Anyone? I do know. I don't know. Are you watching on the TV? Mine comes in on the side when I watch on TV. Oh, MacBook. Oh, you answered my question before it even went out, and you telepathed it. That was telepathy and time travel right there. He already answered my question after I asked it, but he answered it before I asked it. Or I'm just slow to get to the point. That could be it too. All right, it may not be time travel and telepathy. It might just be me being slow. I'll put that. That sounds so boring. Let's go time travel. Poner kills can travel time. MacBook, he said before I asked my question in my head. That's crazy, Poner kills. You're awesome. I didn't know he was psychic. Poner kills is psychic. I'm just letting everybody know. Johnny December. Maybe he put that thought in my head to say it. I may be being controlled by Poner kills all things. Or kills trolls. Oh. I can give you a troll, though. I can give you a troll. Road Dawg, you still have time to get in. On this one, on the one, that's a 1 hour. That's a no-no in my book. I mean, yeah, I could, but I could also sit here and be kicking myself for the next 2 days saying, why the hell did I buy at Resistance? Why did I buy at Resistance? So I really try to enforce this rule not to buy at Resistance, and we're below that 618. That's the old pullback area. This is where your coach tells you, you gotta be patient, son. You wait for the trade to come to you. You don't chase the trade and all that crap. You're saying, I hate this motherfucker. Hey, how you doing? Yeah. You know he's gonna say it because you know it's true. Look, it's a breakout. Oh, well, that changes everything. I've played all the mind games with myself. That's why I talk to myself all the damn time. All right. Well, now that secret's out of the... Well, let's move on, shall we? Bomo! You guys are bad influences. Oh, that Nightbot went on vacation? I think Nightbot's still on vacation, I think, right? Floating troll. No, I meant next time get in. Next time to get in after a pullback. Yeah, that makes me kind of sad because that makes me think that what are they going to do to us Sunday night? Is that when we get our pullback and low liquidity weekend? I mean, it's Friday. They got a habit of making us chase on Fridays. Lord, dang cute troll. Y'all talking about my troll? Where did he go? I keep losing him. He's a fuzzy wuzzy if I ever saw a fuzzy wuzzy. Blue collar says truth. Scar Jessica says don't buy too far up. That's what I said. And it's not a good example if I'm supposed to be over here on YouTube trying to, kind of drive these rules into head. And I mean, technically, we are a channel for Degens, but it's meant to be in a way to kind of help you Degens to come a little bit more to the boomer side. I'm just going. We do have some subliminal messages going on in the background and all this other stuff. I was trying to be transparent with you. We're trying to take the Degen away from you. We're not trying to take it away. We're just trying to, you know, put a straight jacket on it and put it in a room with a little account, though it can have its fun. And it sits there going, yeah, that's fun, yeah, yay! It's all occupied, and then you can concentrate on making the real money on the real stuff with the real setups and stuff. That's really what my channel's about. Okay. Now everybody knows. Yeah. Trade Time KHC says, make girls show Bob's. Well, Bob was here later and then he had to leave. Actually, there have been some iterations that I've had that did come out that way. Grok can get kind of spicy even when you don't ask about it. You get a lot of nipple slippage. And actually, for my my thumbnail that I animated for tonight's show, it got a little frisky, and then it just refused to do anything. I can't think of anything else other than just showing boobies, and so it refused to show anymore. It refused to regenerate. So at least we got one that was usable tonight. I like animating my thumbnails. That's just kind of neat. Well, it is sad to say, but it is that time for good ass coffee.
The morning's gray, the clocks are full, the world outside moves slow, so slow. But there's a spark, a golden glow, good ass coffee's here, you
Whistle.
know. Oh, the best part of waking up is good ass coffee in your cup.
Woo! Good ass coffee. Get you some today. Don't care what brand it is, as long as it's some good ass coffee. You need some. I've been wondering why I've been having trouble sleeping last night. At night, I've been trying to figure that out. I find myself just sitting around drinking coffee, just thinking about why can't I sleep at night? How about that trade? How about a trade on CC? Oh, wait a minute. CC the coin. That was Ken. She was booking. What's she been doing lately? Oh, we were looking for it. Oh, we were looking for a short on it. That would have got. Did we do this after? Or was this I can't remember when I put this out. If I put it out before that happened, it got stopped out. If I did it after, I was looking at putting the stop above these guys. I hope that's what it was. But it's a short. That's a short. When Altcoins want to do something. Maybe they're getting ready to pull back a little bit. It kind of looks like that we might be ready to pull back a little bit before we kind of go up to our target there. Huh. Let's see. Zoom out. 4 hour. What are you looking like? Let's get rid of this fib. So a 786. I mean a 618. Did you go to 786? Did you spike up there? Close. Really close. Hmm.
They said buy the dip, my love, it's only paper cuts, but the dip's a bloody canyon and we're
nice scallop.
classic.
We got 200, 150. Should be coming down to the 50, maybe the 100. I think I was waiting for the cross on this one, right? Was it this one? Something similar to this, if not this one. We lost the trend line. That 9 moving average is not yet crossed. It's starting to look like a porpoise over here. A fuzzy porpoise. Yeah, use your imagination. A fuzzy... A fuzzy Picasso porpoise. And it does have a good chance of crossing there. Thickening cloud. I'd be front running it. Is it worth front running? You make it higher, well. From a 786.
Happy ending got delisted. Chapter 11 retail pale. They're stacking sats in bunkers while we're flocking off the grail. The bull run is a fairy.
Well, Elliot does seem to think she is coming down. ABC correction.
Once upon a wallet. Once upon a wallet. Once upon a wallet.
I would rather set one and let it come to me. 15.4 looks good.
Oh, saddle up with something. It's crypto clock.
Yeah, they got it.
Wandering these pixel prairies, hunting Bitcoin ghosts, double dips and bull traps. Who even knows? Stumbled on Road Dawg's den, charts glowing dim.
Where's all my tools over here?
Where the weirdos swim, harmonics whispering secrets. Risk game so quaint, meme coins leaping fences in this digital paint. Bitcoin and Jesus croons from the speakers low. Coins whimpering softly, putting on a show. So like if you're bored, join the dog parade. Super chat your nonsense, make the chat cascade. Member up for the shimmer, alpha drip so slow. Subscriber don't, whatever, let the boredom go. Rounding up the oddballs in this crypto charade. Road Dawg Crypto, yeah, where plans get unmade. Plans unmade. Plans unmade.
I'm not sold on it. I'm just not sold on it.
Tunes like buy me a vet, dripping honey sweet, road and Tudo to twirling.
I'll look for a rejection there at 15.5. I was thinking about putting a limit order there, and I could. But I'm not convinced with that lower low that it's not trying to do something that will get back up here for another double top. I'm kind of seeing something like that. Well, then there should be a long then. Now I feel like I'm forcing trades over here. I would almost feel more comfortable trying to take a long up to about 16.8 or 17 cents. Well, I don't have very much conviction on it, but I think ultimately there's a short coming, but it's just not yet. Maybe not yet. Let's see, how are we doing this? There's different. Okay. Oh, cool. I can set it up. I can buy by contracts or by cost. I want to do it by cost because I'm just going to go with a. All right, that's what I was looking. I could do this on my phone. This is over on Ourbit. Links are in the description below, by the way. Dang it. There could be a contest going on that we could be doing here, and I haven't set it up yet. For anybody that subscribes, and you get like little bonus stuff and stuff like that. And I haven't done that. I need to do that. So you can do it by the contracts, by the dollar, or by the asset. In this case, CC, by the token. So you can buy how many tokens you want to do, by the amount of total margin you want to use, or by if you want to do contracts. So in Bitcoin, like they're dollar contracts usually. So I'm going to do it by cost, and that way, since I have a tiny ass account over here. Why are you telling me I got 600? Oh, you're on that 20x. See, they tried to get you over here too. Got to be careful about that. So you're on. I'm trying to long you. 5 would be kind of a 15-cent asset. That's not going to give me much wiggle room, but it does let me kind of. I'm just going to put in a simple. I want to put in, since I don't have any conviction on it. This is tiny ass account. I'm just going to put a $3 trade in. Started out with $3 of my money. We do have a Doge trade with we nibbled in, but Doge looked like she could pull back before she go up, and it's already down. You're down 16%. What the hell? There is a short on. Let me get a short going here on Doge.
Why hover on the edge? Super chat your plea. Remember keys to know
That is.
apathy. Like spark a tiny flame. Crowd swell so mild in this dark days round up.
Yeah, we're gonna pull back on this little guy. So I only nibble. We can build a little bit of a bigger position, but that sucks. I don't like that. That's not what I wanted to do over here on this account. I'm wanting trying to play a. Oh look, we're already up a half a penny almost on our CC trade. Yay! All right. Well, we decided to long it.
Road Dawg or something.
This is it, right? CC. See, she's even that doesn't.
Markets fleeting, madness takes its toll, but listen closely.
And then where we at? Down here at 13.1. Get a few markers out here, just ahead of the time. So if it doesn't make a higher high, if she goes up, I'll be looking at these areas for it. Short it down to. We need to set our stop loss though, about 14.4. There we go. 69 cents is what I'd be losing on that one, which is a little bit more than 1% that I was trying to stick to. That's been happening a lot lately. All right, well, trying to grow the tiny account here. That would be, I don't know what happened before this, but if price was coming up, there might be a nice, could be a handle to this little thing coming us back down to 200 moving average, about 11 cents over time. Could be for me. Right now, I think what I'm looking for is I think we might get a double top over here, come up and make some kind of M shape. Sure, other people are probably looking for a great flag to the upside and going to 22 cents. If that happens, then cool, all right. We'll ride with it, but I just see that we kind of lost that little flag trend line right there. I'm not just sold on it. I think it could be coming down, but we'll see. We'll alter our trend line and give it a little breathing room there and hope him. We got our stop loss set. Well, another bummer entry night, but yet still a great day for altcoins. And on my other accounts, they're happy. I just can't seem to get this small account to catch a bid yet. I can't say that because it had a good one today that made up for some losses and stuff. So just like, wow, I got addicted. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for hanging out. We'll take a look at Bitcoin, who's struggling with the 90,000. Are you trying to do your? Did you lose it? Did you lose it? I mean, I want to have to come from the mids here. Yeah, she's trying to play some. I think the games are starting now. Losing the 9 moving average there.
Rockets glitching. Markets twitching. Feel that?
Bill roar again. Bitcoin warp again. Warp again. Eternal trend. On the left, FOMO right. Wallet thrust. Let's warp again. Eternal trend. On the left, FOMO right. Wallet thrust. Let's warp.
I'm concerned about this lower high that we got there. That we're looking at pulling back a little bit. All right, well, Friday pump. Still, I'm sticking with my titles today. Today's been a good day to take profit, and we are resistant for a lot of these guys. This is the weekend, and when I get off my account, I'm gonna go through my altcoins on my other accounts here and kind of see what I can do as far as snagging a little bit, making sure I got stops in place, layered stop losses. Peel off a little bit and get paid on some of them that I can that are at resistance there. Guys, thanks for hanging out as we watch Bitcoin. You know, just kind of hang tight at the moment, but she's showing some signs of tiredness here. Like she might want to be rolling over a little bit. I would just be looking somewhere around the lower 89s. As a matter of fact, a nice little overall trend line could probably give us, you know, these lower 89s here. We might just be retesting that guy again before trying to do something again as we go into Sunday and hopefully Monday. I would love to see a bullish weekend happen, and we got a start of it. But altcoins still, that's what I want to drive home. They're still looking kind of juicy, and we do see an idea. They might get a little pullback tonight, and you know they are at resistance. There might be a little bit of a pullback, but I got a main target over here that's can give us another run up of about, you know, another 3%. We could get another good day or two out of altcoins, in other words, and hopefully this weekend, as we see Bitcoin dominance continue to come down. But remember, she's only got so much to come down. So all right, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. We're going to the end screen, and we'll see you tomorrow.
They're jacked on the market's churn, chasing meme coins where the tickers burn. Crypto fiends, veins hot with greed, hoidling dreams in a blockchain need. While it's stacked with coins, no sleep. FOMO's got them diving deep. The wide on trades in a digital dive. Market swings keep the buzz alive. Yeah, yeah. Snorting Satoshis, hooked on the rush. Pump and dump, chasing that crypto crush. From the Discord den to the moon they saw. Crypto junkies screaming.
Ooh, Solana getting a pullback too. Hope it doesn't come back into the pattern. There's zero resistance on this one. I'm seeing shorts. I swear I'm seeing shorts.
They're preaching about freedom in the pixel storm, but the banks tapped out, their dreams deformed. Rig in the basement, mining for bucks. Power bills got them down on the luck. By the dip they yell, eyes wild with hype. While the girls like, babe, you're losing the fight. Checking the apps like a dealer's hit. Every red candle's a gut punch split. Ooh, yeah. Hooked on the rush. Pump and dump, chasing that crypto crush. From the Discord den to the moon they saw. Crypto junkies screaming more on call. Sorting Satoshis, no stopping this high. Riding that wave till they crash and fry. All in no brakes.
I went short on Solana. Don't hate me.
Addicted to the blockchain grind.
I think I can get a few dollars out of it.
Swapping dog for a coin that's cursed. Lost the keys, now the heads might burst. Rogue polios, just hold a pain portfolio, screaming you're going insane. Talking DeFi, NFTs in a haze. Mama's yelling, get a job, no craze. Bull run fever, but the bear's in play. Still snorting Satoshis, they're fading away.
Oh, great. We got job openings coming on the 7th of January. Good night, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. Let me check the chat. Make sure we didn't miss anything. IP to 320. That would be awesome. Trade Time says, holy mog! Oh my god! I donated show pops. Wouldn't we all? Maybe there's just enough to keep you coming back. So I honestly don't think we'll dump hard, just a healthy pullback. You missed the Santa Girls. Johnny December says, do you have a Discord for the group, or is it the Telegram that you use all the time? I only do Telegram. I don't have a Discord. I didn't like the setup, and I think there's limitations over there. I don't know. Telegram does everything, man. You can store all kinds of data over on Telegram. It's awesome. I can put videos over there. I could put a movie over there if I wanted. You guys could just download it and watch. I use Telegram just to trade files sometimes from my computers to other places. I use it to send files sometimes. Ton, is it moving? 180. Went up a little bit, didn't it? At resistance. They're all at resistance. This one's got a big... This one's got a big job to do on this one. So yeah, Ton, if Ton can get back above $2, what is that? What's that 100? Yeah, the $200. Get above the trend line here. We can turn this into a bear trap. This thing will be... It'll probably start moving a lot quicker toward $283 if it can do that. So we got to make sure that it doesn't do this. So as soon as it gets over in here, yeah, this one's looking good. Just about pull back, try to do it. I hope. Nice falling wedge. I think this one's got a lot of potential. I really do. Actually, I was hoping that they would have like an NFT gated access or something like that I could use on chain for Telegram, for the Telegram group, but they really don't. We go through third parties, and they go through other chains. So I'm like, yo, this is a good opportunity. All right, boys and girls, frogs and squirrels, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for hanging out. I appreciate each and every one of you. I will see you again tomorrow. Unfortunately, the Santa girls are gone, and you have to wait 326 days. I don't know. Is there... Wait a minute. Did we have one? Which one are you? No, you're the cowgirl. What there was almost a wardrobe malfunction with this one. Let's see. If you wanna go and trade with me, stack them coins in the game with me, roll through dips, keep it fly with me. It defies gravity. That dress defies gravity. I don't know. It must be the sticky nipples is all I got. She put glue on her nipples. That's the only way that that dress is holding up. Held with tape. They're great. So close, it's so far away. Look, they grow. Woo, woo, woo. All right, thank you for hanging out, everybody. I'll see you again tomorrow night. Let the little dog wave, and we say good night, John Boy. Good night, John Boy. God bless you. Jesus loves you, by the way. The true breakout and retest is coming soon.